Good afternoon, Spartacat Nation. Welcome to Rosemount, Minnesota, where your Spartacat 10UB1 blue team is taking on neighboring rival Rosemount Irish. Missing from today's lineups from their Thanksgiving travel are Riley Heiss and Vivian Bosberg. Miss you dearly. Safe travels on the way home. Joining us from the Spartacats 10U B2 team is Layla Kibble. She'll be in jersey number 84, helping round out our squads to a full 2 Lions. As always, Levine is taking her position within the pipes. Looking for another district win to add on to our 2-1-1 record as we head into a quiet week of practices and gear up for the Anoka tournament starting on Thursday evening at an early 5 or 5:30 time versus Minnetonka from the western suburbs. We've got a minute left before puck drop. Let's take a look at your Spartacats. That's your Spartacats. We'll have some additional content, hopefully get some interviews on here during the season, get another chance to meet them. But for the time being, grab the popcorn. It's going to be a good show. Your Spartacats versus the Rosemount Irish coming up. Out first for the Spartacats is Anderson, McCabe, Brenimus on the left flank, Shack and Brigay back. Shack trying to keep the puck out of the zone. Irish bringing it in. Brigay pushed out to the side. Brenimus picks up behind the net. Shack on the half boards watching. Centering opportunity goes up to Rosemount. Rosemount not able to take a shot off. Goes back to the blue line. Shot towards net. Gets deflected. Brigay trying to send it up the boards. McCabe in to help. McCabe, Brigay, and Brenimus sent behind Levine's net. Rosemount trying to center, but good job there by Spartacats to keep it away. Send up the boards. Rosemount has it at the half wall. Brenimus pokes it away. Brenimus fighting it within the corner. Rosemount takes it, gets it up to the point. Shot low, gets deflected there. Anderson over to Brenimus to McCabe. McCabe brings it in. McCabe not able to keep it in the stick. Brenimus not able to keep it, or able to keep it in. They call that onside. Rosemount taking it around, gets it off. That goes off Shack's stick. Brenimus will have to go back and retrieve. Brenimus stops short, trying to get a stick on it to get out. Here comes Rosemount with the shot across the crease. Shot wide of the net. No shot on goal. Shack in the corner, McCabe back to support. Rosemount centering opportunity there, goes high and wide. Levine had that tracked, and here comes Kieran. Kieran gets it up to Bredimus. That one goes in here. Rosemount on the puck first. Anderson and McCabe watching. A couple go off for a line change there. Yazbek, supported by Kieran. Yazbek takes it back around the net. She's going to send it up the boards to the Rosemount point. Able to keep it back in. He gets it behind the net for the Spartacats. Pokes it up. Sent back up to the Rosemount point. Dumps it back into zone. Miller and Yazbek out in front to retrieve. Yazbek not able to get it up the boards. Sapital joining in on the play. Centering to Kieran. How are you? Kieran at the far boards here. Rosemount, shot towards net, paddled aside by Levine. Centering opportunity, gets poked aside by Miller. Miller tries to get it out. Gets back to behind the net again. Kieran with Yazbek. Kieran sends it up to Yazbek. Sapital waiting at the point too. Rosemount goes up for another change. Sapital gets it out. Almost had some room there, checked aside. Yazbek to support, Levine, and goal. One zero in the game, 8:46 left in the first period. Same starting lineup back on the ice. Anderson, McCabe, Bredimus, Shack, and Brigay. Rosemount looking to get it back out of their ice. Stopped aside by McCabe. McCabe backhands it in towards the blue line. And then Shack finishes off the job, gets back into the zone. Back into neutral ice for the Irish. Bredimus applying pressure. Brigay trying to get it out. And gets stuck at the blue line. Still stuck at the blue line, gets it out. Pokes it back in again. Brigay and Bredimus fighting on the wall. McCabe there to support. Anderson brings it out. McCabe takes a whack at it. Bredimus looking to bring it in the zone. Rosemount sends it in. Came in across the neutral zone, onside. No icing, up to McCabe. McCabe. Rosemount, up to Anderson. Anderson stick handles around one and keeps it on. And that one will be offside. Able to get a quick line change. 7:38 left in the first period. The Spartacats on the negative side of a 1-0 deficit. Kivel, Sapital, and Miller. Rosemount brings into neutral zone. Kieran's gonna have to loses an edge. Yazbek back to defend. Picks it up, has it behind Levine's net. Taken down. Miller takes it across the crease. Sapital in the corner to collect. Sends it up the boards. I'm sorry, not Sapital, but that was Yazbek. Yazbek, supported by Kivel. Kivel brings up the board. Rosemount bringing it back into the neutral zone. Kieran brings it in. Or Kieran trying to keep it out. Sapital on the walls there. Sent out back into the neutral zone. Rosemount brings it in. Kieran to support. Kieran has it in the corner. Kieran over to Shack. Shack looking to find Kivel. Kieran finds it in the slot. Up the boards, not out. Rosemount with the drive towards the net, gets broken up. Miscommunication there, leaves the puck empty. And here comes Miller. Miller tries to get it up to Kibble. Kibble out. Rosemount brings it back in. Pressure behind from Miller. Sapital over to Shaq. I'm sorry, Yazbek. Miller behind the net. Gets it over. Stuck behind. Levine slides across. Yazbek trying to reverse. Gets it over. Kieran first on it. Puck aside. Fouled aside by Levine. Shot goes wide of the net. Kieran sends it towards the blue line. Can't get it out. Spartacats get it out. Back in for an offside whistle. 5:27 left in the first period. Puck gets picked up and we'll bring out for a neutral zone faceoff. Anderson on the draw, McCabe, Bredimus. Lots of ice time for this short bench of 10 skaters. Backhanded out into the neutral zone territory. Sneaks back in for another offside whistle. Anderson on the draw again, looking to win. Anderson pushes it into the zone. McKay will try to go and support. That one gets sent out. Call will be on the ice, will be icing. Whistle will come down back to the other end. .12 left in the first period. Anderson pushes his draw towards the net. Cabe, Bredimus. Rosemount trying to get it out, unable to. Blue keeps it in, back deeper into the zone. Pass goes across. Shaq not able to keep it in. Brigay gives chase. She's going to get it almost with an attempt to get it out of the net, but finishes the job. And here comes McCabe. McCabe has some ice, a little bit of support coming in, Jonah. Shot on net gets sticked down by number 25 from the Irish. That one goes aside. Bredimus fighting to keep it in. Back into neutral zone territory. Gets it up to Anderson, who dumps it in. McCabe going to be the first one on up for the Spartacats. McCabe with nice pressure. Yazbek back on defense at the point. Bredimus behind the net. Bredimus looks to McCabe. Here comes Yazbek. Yazbek with a shot low. Gets blocked inside here. McCabe tried to pick it up. Yazbek goes back. Reverses around. Sends it back into the defensive end, but too far for either team, and that is an icing call. Bring us back down to the other end of the ice. 3:52 left in the first period. Shots on goal are 3 for Rosemount, 0 so far for your Spartacats. Spartacats still looking for their first goal and their first shot. Hopefully that one will be one and the same. Back to the Rosemount point, shot low, goes wide of the net. Wrap around attempt, stuffed by Levine. And they're calling it a goal.
Come on!
And 2-0 Rosemount. Rosemount brings it in. Passes center. Sapital has that on her stick. She's got a 2-on-2 opportunity here, supported by Kivel. Sapital's got Kivel out front. Kivel first on it in the corner. Sends it back out. Over to Shaq. Shaq passes it up to Miller. Miller over to Rosemount. Brigay at the point. not able to keep it in. Miller picks it up and neutralized, sends it back into the offensive end. Kibble watching. Spartacats able to keep it in. Brigay sends it over for Kibble. Kibble goes over to the boards to pick it up. Kibble centers it towards the net. Saptol got a stick briefly on it. Shaq has it at the line, backhands it in towards the crease. And odd rush opportunity here. Rosemount can't quite catch it. Centering goes wide of the net. Paddle decided into the corner by Levine. McCabe goes up. McCabe on it again first. Pressure by Rosemount. Centering opportunity broken up by Brigay. Brigay around one. Brigay 3-on-2 opportunity here. Brigay gets around another. She's got some space trying to get to the center, not able to. Miller waiting for it. Nice job by Brigay with some pressure. McCabe poking a stick at it, takes a couple whacks at it. Rosemount comes and brings it back into Royce. They're going to send it down. Goes past. Icing waved off. Nice stop by Yazbek. Yazbek trying to get it up to Kieran. Yazbek pushes it over to Kieran. Kieran trying to send up the boards, gets poked away. Bredemus brings it back towards the crease. And Anderson gets it out of the zone. Brought back in. Bredemus. Offside is the whistle. 1:16 left in the first period. Spartacats behind 2-0. Sabtol pushes the draw over. Brigay has it, looking to get it up the boards. Sabtol to Brigay. Brigay backhands it up to Miller. Rosemount keeps it in. Brigay will have to go and retrieve behind the net. Brigay makes room for herself up the boards, tries to backhand it up to Kibble. Rosemount has it in front, not able to get a shot off. Rosemount sends it back to the corner, looking for a centering opportunity. Gets blocked aside by Saptol. Saptol gets it poked up her stick behind the net. Centering opportunity gets pushed aside by Spartacats. Spartacats makes some room. Brigay gets it out of the zone. Brought back by Rosemount. Brigay again. Rosemount, shot and goal. .8 seconds left in the first period. Scoreless for the Spartacats with no shots on goal. Anderson over to McCabe. Anderson, Bredemus. Anderson and Bredemus trying to keep it. That will bring us to the end of the first period. Coach will give a quick talk and we'll be back for the second period. Back on the ice for the second period. 12 minutes go back on the clock. Anderson, Bredimus, McCabe, Kieran. Bredimus sends it to the sideboards. Anderson not able to get it out. Up to McCabe, back to the corner for Rosemount. Rosemount looking to center. Kieran picks it up. Kieran sends it up the board to Yazbek. Yazbek not able to get it out. Paddle aside by Levine. Rosemount picks it up in the corner. Anderson first on it for the treat to get it out of the zone, and does. Anderson looking for a rush. Opportunity here. McCabe picks it up to Anderson. Back for Rosemount. Passes it back out of the zone. That's going to be offside. Spartacats retrieve behind their net. Brigay into the corner, trying to send up the boards. Rosemount picks it up. Brigay is going to try the other direction. Not able to get it out past the red line. Sending it up. Kibble. Kibble gets it up out of the zone. Kibble with pressure. Gets sent back down. Brigay first one on it. Brigay brings it to the center, poked aside to one of the Irish. Saptol backhands it, says Miller. Miller gets around one. Miller trying to get through the slot with two. And gets it up to Kibble. Kibble, Miller, Brigay. Brigay trying to find a hole for herself. Up to Kibble. Kibble supported by Miller. Got Shack on the side. Shot low, hard. Sapatol. Shot on net goes across the crease. Rosemount sends it down. Levine's going to let that one. That one gets waved off for some unknown reason. Rosemount loses an edge. Kieran up to pick it up. Over to the side. Levine watching. Has that crease covered. Scrum in front. No one with control. Puck is still loose. Over to Rosemount. Rosemount presses up to the crease. Sapatol. Undercut Kibble. 2-on-1 opportunity here. Broken up. Rosemount giving chase. Poked aside. Kieran unable to keep it in. Bredimus will have to go back. Bredimus in the corner. Supported by Kieran. Rosemount brings it up to the front of the net. Anderson with a nice arrival there. Anderson trying to send it to the boards for Yazbek. That one gets sent out for McCabe. Shot low, blocked. Rosemount has it on their stick. Pokes around one. McCabe sends it up the boards. Can't get it out. And Yazbek goes behind the net to pick it up. 8:49 left in the second period. Yazbek trying to send it up from McCabe and Anderson, gets pushed down. Backhanded out into the neutral zone. Rosemount will have to go back and retrieve. Rosemount at the close boards here. Sent to center ice. Bredimus trying to pick it up. McCabe sends it into the offensive end. Bredimus stops short, gets it back out into neutral zone territory. Rosemount sends it up to the blue line. And Anderson picks it up. Anderson has some space, trying to make more for herself. Kept in by the Spartacats. Set on net by McCabe for our second shot of the goal. Second shot of the game. Stopped by the Rosemount goalie. I have a feeling if we start getting a couple more shots on that, we might be able to surprise her, wake him up, and get ourselves on the board. in this so far scoreless effort. Sapital, Kibble at the boards. Brigay working hard to keep it in. That one gets sent out for Rosemount. Picked up by Miller. Miller across the crease, loose out in front. Shaq's gonna pick it up. Sapital looking to get it up. Has Kibble rushing or available. Back out. Rosemount bringing it in, onside. The rush blocked aside. Brigay gets it up to Kibble. Kibble has Sapital. Sapital needs to stay onside. And nice opportunity there, but whistled offside. Got to capitalize on that. Bredimus, Anderson, McCabe. Briefly into the offensive end. Bredimus behind the net. Push down, no call. Yazbek behind. Yazbek gets up to McCabe. McCabe to Anderson. Anderson able to get it out, but is pushed and blocked. Bredimus trying to get back in each zone, and now we do. Anderson pokes around one. Here comes Anderson. Anderson can't get it out. McCabe brought in offside. Come on with the offside. Anderson on the draw. Brings it into McCabe. McCabe. Shot gets deflected aside. Yazbek at the point waiting. Bredimus. Kieran keeps it in. Anderson sends it behind the net. Bredimus with a strong rush. McCabe and Anderson looking to maintain control as well. Up to Rosemount. Rosemount, Kieran back checking. Yazbek. Yazbek able to get it up and out. Anderson sends it in. That's going to be an icing call. Six minutes left in the second period. Spartacus still looking for their first goal of the afternoon. Over to Miller. Sent up to the blue line. Shot on net. Gets paddled aside by Levine. Sapital backhands it to the point. Almost a breakaway opportunity there for Miller. Brigay behind the net. Brigay sticks it aside. Sends it up the point. Or up the boards to Kibble. Brigay trying to get out of the zone, stuck in Miller's feet. Dumped aside. Miller has some space. He has a 2-on-1 opportunity here. Miller, shot on net. Deflected aside. Kibble, centering opportunity back to Miller. Miller shot, hits the side of the net. Covered. Shot 6-on-4, starting to get a little more offensive pressure here. And that draw will come, luckily, in the offensive end. Bredimus, McCabe, Anderson. Kieran and Yazbek. Puck is down. Blue has control at the point. Yazbek gets it up to Anderson. Anderson trying to take a hit at it. Rosemount breaks it up. Yazbek has it at the point, waiting for a team to clear. one will go down. No icing. Bradimus skating through neutral zone. She needs a one to beat. Gets sent in on net. Covered, no rebound. Shot on goal, 5. Rosemount, 6 shots on goal. Score 3-0. 4:35 left in the second period. Sabatal over to Kibble. Sabatal backhands it up to Kibble. Kibble sends it towards the slot. Kibble again with pressure, supported by Miller. That one back out. Slowly slowed down there. Good back check by Miller. Kibble. Rosemount still with control of it, and here comes Kibble. Kibble on her stick, trying to get around one. She's got some space ahead of us. Pokes to the side, back into neutral zone territory. Sabatal to Breguet. Breguet gets it over to Miller. Sends it down. That one will be icing. And that one will send down with 3:47 left in the second period. Backhand opportunity by Bradimus, covered, shot on goal. Evens up our shots on goal, 6-6. Reset at the far dot. Anderson dumps it towards the clock, go through Rosemount skates. Picks it up. Anderson has it in the slot. Kieran, shot goes towards the net. Bradimus looking to pick it up, shots towards the net, goes wide. Anderson, back to the point for Yazbek. Yazbek, low shot, goes through the slot. Bradimus the first on it, or trying to get the first on it for Sparta Cats. Kieran looking to keep it in. Yazbek does. Rosemount takes a couple swats at it. Yazbek able to keep it in towards the slot. Kieran, with some pressure, takes a shot, goes towards the net, goes behind the net, picked up by Rosemount. Bradimus over to Kieran. And so Kieran briefly able to keep it in. Yazbek will have to go and retrieve. Yazbek pushes her player outside, loses an edge. McCabe turns the other way, trying to get up to Anderson. Out of the zone. Rosemount will have to touch back up, and does. Passes it up the boards. McCabe sends it to center ice. Anderson trying to apply pressure there. Yazbek back. Walking through, pressure. Shot gets covered by Levine for a whistle. Puck is down, poked back up to the blue line for Rosemount. Has to touch up again. Miller. Rosemount gets it up. Shack. Odd man opportunity there. Rosemount sends it behind the net. Unable to center in front. Sparta Cats looking to get it up to Kibble, waiting on the boards. Sabatal supporting Breguet. Sends it back to the boards. Kibble skates over it. Sabatal and Kibble, Breguet watching. Back behind the net for Miller. Miller sends it. Dangerous pass in front of the crease. Shack pokes it away. Low shot, deflects high side. Here comes Breguet. Breguet making room for herself. Gets past one, trying to skate right through the D. Gets it poked up her stick. Back into neutral zone for Miller. Really deflects to the side. Rosemount dumps it into the zone. Kieran first on at 1:10 left in the second period. Kieran up the boards using their sixth player. Rosemount behind the net. Lost in some skates. Sapital. Rosemount loses one edge. Sapital has it. Miller poking herself right in front of the net. Out to Kibble. Kibble unable to get a shot off. Yeah, Rosemount loses an edge. 25 seconds left in the first period. Out to Brennan past Anderson's stick. Anderson trying to put pressure on. Anderson, Yazbek, Kieran. Rosemount with a 2-on-1 opportunity here. Levine out of the net. Shot goes in net. Rosemount 4-0 finds the back of the net yet again. Five seconds left in the second period. Rosemount up. Bradimus. That'll bring the end of the second period. We'll be back for the third. Back for third period action. Sparta Cats versus Rosemount. 4-0 is the score. 12 minutes left in this final and third period. Anderson gets it over to McCabe. McCabe sends it back. Brigay sends it up the boards. Anderson takes it in onside. Brigay sends it up. Has room for herself. Here comes Brigay with a shot and saved by Netminder. Sapital. Shot towards the net, goes behind. Kibble takes a swipe at it. Spartakat's not able to keep it in. Yazbek has Miller. Miller taken out. Kieran gets it in, or gets it up more, and now gets into the zone. Kibble first on it, back into neutral zone territory. Yazbek's going to have to pick it up, reset. Rosemount has control, back to their own blue line. Gets it, centered opportunity. Kieran pick it up, gets it into briefly that zone. Kibble watching. Miller. Good puck control. Miller gets it into neutral zone territory. Miller trying to send it through. Gets sent out of the zone. Kieran back for it. 2 on her. Kieran up to Miller. Into Miller skates. Kibble. Yazbek forces the puck into the corner. Riquet picks it up, sends it up. Starting opportunity. Kibble takes it behind the net. Kibble goes back Yazbek's stick. Rosemount picks it up at their blue line, sends it into neutral zone territory. Rosemount not able to get into the zone, poked back into the offensive end. Shack goes back by her stick. Anderson, McCabe. Anderson and Shack and McCabe trying to look it in. Miller with good pressure. Brigade picks it up at the front board, at the far boards, trying to send it up to McCabe. McCabe watching. Brigade gets around. Nice pick set there. Brigade brings it into zone, gets it over to Anderson, who's then able to keep it in. Offside call. Shots 8-7 in favor of Rosemount. 8:58 left in the game. Anderson. Rosemount wins the draw. Pushes it over. Bredimus and Kieran. Kieran gets it into the zone. Anderson on her puck as McCabe in the center. Centering opportunity for Rosemount. Spartakats clear the zone, dump it back in. Rosemount brings it to neutral zone, stopped momentarily by Bredimus. Back up, Rosemount looking to take a shot. Gets through and wide. Yazbek up to McCabe. McCabe, Yazbek able to clear it into the zone. Anderson has it, only one in her way. Support coming in, poked aside. Yazbek trying to collect. Nice job by Kieran to keep it in. McCabe looking for a sending opportunity there. Yazbek shot, or pass towards the center. Anderson. Puck goes to the right side of the netminder there, up the boards. Anderson trying to keep it in the zone and does as well. McCabe up to Bredimus. Bredimus trying to turn and go. Gets it poked off her stick. Yazbek goes through her skates. Yazbek turns and fires, hits the ref skate. That one goes down. Yazbek first on it, reverses around, trying to get it up to Anderson. Woodbury retrieves. Miller with this forward effort. Miller trying to get up to McCabe. McCabe keeps it in. Anderson pushes it further into the zone. Pokes aside for Brigade. Kibble trying to make room for herself around some pressure. Yazbek has it. Yazbek gets it up. Stopped by Rosemount. Recovered by Sabatal briefly. Back to Miller. Back to Kibble. Kibble trying to get it up and in. That one's going to be too far, but not far enough for icing. Kibble past her stick. Rush opportunity for Rosemount, gets sucked aside by Brigade. Brigade trying to get it up to Kibble. Kibble has it, gets around one to try and get it out of the zone. And Sapital has it at the close boards here. Gets pushed back. 6:08 left. Miller pushed. Rosemount dumps it in behind the net. Brigade sends it to the boards. Centering opportunity gets blocked from Rosemount. Shot low, gets sent behind the net. Brigade has it behind. 5:42 left in the third period in game. Sapital, Brigade deciding who wants it. Brigade pushes it. Rosemount sends it out front. Big shot gets blocked. Brigade, 5:18 left. Brigade sends it up the boards. Brigade again, trying to find space, gets it up to Miller. Miller not able to keep control of it. Kibble takes it apart. Send aside high and wide. Poked on the side, 4:47 left. Kibble goes for a shift. Rosemount, shot high, goes wide of the net there. Anderson trying to bring it in, gets stopped side, up to McCabe. Bradimus with good pressure. Rosemount bringing it in, Yazbek back to collect, pushes it. Yazbek to McCabe. McCabe back to Yazbek. Yazbek will collect. Rosemount. McCabe goes into the corner. McCabe sends it up to Anderson, out of the zone. Bradimus pokes the floor. Bradimus has space for herself. Shot gets thrown, she gets hauled down. No interference call. Anderson, shot towards the net. Shot gets blocked. Yazbek back to retrieve. Yazbek on her ship, sends it up the boards for Bradimus. McCabe, Anderson, Bradimus, Yazbek. Yazbek sends it back in, keeps it in, and that one gets sent back into the neutral zone. Anderson throws it in, 3:10 left in the third period. End game. Bradimus, Anderson on the puck. Anderson with good forecheck pressure. Clean game, no penalties so far. That one's tipped. Kieran picks it up, sends it up the boards, kept in by Rosemount, sent back behind the net as well. 2:46 left. Kieran up to Bradimus. Bradimus up to Yazbek. Front of the slot, gets by Rosemount's stick. Kieran passes up to the point. Good pressure by Sapital. Rosemount picks it back up, has control. Looking for the centering opportunity, goes back to the point. Rosemount, shot, blocked by Bradimus, sent aside out. And here comes Sapital. Sapital's got space, but some pressure on as well. Sapital takes it in. Yazbek to help. Sapital will chase it in the corner. Tries to center it, doesn't get it off. Kibble would be best on it for the Sparta Cats. Sapital. Brigade with a good back check. Yazbek, Brigade giving a lot of pressure and pushed aside. Blocked aside as well. Nice back check by Brigade. 1:38 left in the third period. Gay brings it in with Miller. Gay backhands it back towards the center. And that one will be sent down for an icing call. 1:13 left in third period. Rosemount sends it up. Blue able to keep it in. Sabatal back into his own territory. Miller. Rosemount brings it in. Poked aside by Levine, 49 seconds left. Side of the net. Rosemount in the center, 30 seconds left. Shot or goal. Off Levine's helmet. That one gets sent out of the zone. Rosemount sends it over to center. Sabatal. 13 seconds left. Miller takes it through the crease. 5 seconds left. Too little, too late. Yazbek has it. Gets it off. Shutout for the Rosemount Irish. 4-0. Brings the record for 2-2-1. We'll see you Thursday afternoon for the start.